But this looks like it's going to be a trade for Elder for Baron. Now, there's a 40-second difference here, and again, Top Esports have inside track. I think RNG might actually just give it and try to steamroll through the bottom inhibitor and try to play this one out for Elder.
Yeah, look at Xiaohu and Gala on the bottom side of the map right now. Top Esports are going to get the Baron for themselves. The question is, what can RNG do in the meantime? Wei is over the wall. If he gets this steal, this would change the game completely. Wei is waiting, gets awarded. Flashes in for the steal! Wei, you absolute monster! And in the meantime, RNG are in the base. They're trying to end the game. The team has been taken down, though. RNG with the Baron in the base. On tonight, turns into the Zhonyas. Can he keep himself safe for long enough? The recalls are coming on through, but do they get there in time? The Nexus solo on HP. Xiaohu is on the scene. Nexus low. Gala get the orders in. He's taken down. Top Esports, hold on.
And the Elder Dragon is just about to spawn. Yes, Top Esports, they lost the Baron. They didn't have the empowered recalls, but their Nexus is still alive, and the Elder is up. Multiple teleports on both Xiaohu and Crime, but the death timers are way too long. This is definitely the Elder, which means if RNG have a chance in hell at pulling this game back on the miracle steal, the miracle heist they almost played out, they have to outlive this Elder, which again, 369, you are going to have Elder. You are going to have all of the items you need. There's a potential for a backdoor. You need to force the fight on Elder and end this game.
Look at Droz sweeping the base right now. There are 2 TPs available. Available for RNG. Cryan and Xiaohu can both make their way into the base via those TPs. You can see there's a couple of wards over around the red buff. Let's take a closer look at what actually happened here, because Gala and Xiaohu, that is a turret killing combo right there.
Yeah, and I think it was the fact that Knight bought that much time from Gala and Xiaohu. Yes, they killed him, but the stasis, I mean, that really was the difference. The stasis was the difference of the single auto attack of that Nexus going down. So the smallest things there. Other small things to note is that Jackie Love took his time killing the Elder Dragon to make sure that all members of Top Esports had respawned, so they all have access to the Elder. And here we are, an open exposed Nexus. I mean, RNG, they're going through the options. Do we just literally blitz this Nexus with all 5 people and just rush it? Do we try to splinter cell this? Do we wait for the Elder and try to take a 5v5 at the next time that Baron or Elder spawns? Like, these are all the things that are just rapidly going through your mind right now.
And RNG have been one of the best teams in the LPL at these decisions, but they cannot do anything while the Elder is up. They cannot afford to fight Top Esports with that Elder Dragon available. So we'll have a bit of a stall out in this game. And I just love the kind of how poetic this game is almost, where it's Xiaohu very much the carry on the side of RNG this game. It's Jackie Love stepping up on the Draven with 8 kills in this game. But Knight could be in trouble. Wei and Xiaohu moving towards the bottom side of the map, but they're spotted on a ward. Knight will be fine. I honestly think maybe Knight can 2v1 that. With Elder Drake, with his shockwave, maybe he just one-shots them.
I mean, the fact of the matter is that you couldn't have scripted an ending better between these two organizations. Like, you said it, you've got all the things that you want. You've got our main protagonists in anime fashion on, like, their best champions, the champions that they're known for. It's coming down to a late-game team fight, you know, for an Elder, things like this.
Feels good.
This is wild. And I have to give credit to Wei. When it mattered, he got the smite steal against Karsa. Now, I believe it's Saint Vicious that originally said it. Maybe it was Skara, but basically a lot of junglers feel that the jungler who's going for the steal is usually at the advantage than the jungler who's in the pit. Obviously, this is, you know, dependent on what your composition looks like, how you're going to burst, how you're communicating for the smite, but just credit where credit is due. Wei got the most clutch Baron, and it almost won them the game by disabling the empowered recalls alone.
I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter about who is the better jungler across this series. All that matters is what happens in the next 5 minutes between these two junglers. Wei stepping up to get that smite against Karsa, the guy that we've been praising all series long. We were talking about jungle diff all series long. But Wei steps up when it matters the most. Now Ming trying to clear some vision. Gets kicked out of the base. Elder has worn off at this point in the game. It's up in 3 minutes. Baron is up in 2. And this feels so tense for us, Skurin, where we see the defending LPL champions in Top Esports against the ropes, stuck in their base trying to defend an open Nexus. But that inhib will be spawning again in 40 seconds time. That will be before the Baron is up. Top Esports will not have to deal with the super minions while Baron is on the map.
Yeah, unfortunately for Top Esports, they need to invest so much of their time in clearing the wards for the potential backdoor from multiple teleports. You look across their inventory, it's all sweepers and scryers. You know, it's multiple control wards. They have been trapped at their front door, just slowly weeding everything out, waiting for this inhib to respawn and giving RNG so much time again to meet them on even footing. What was a massive gold lead in favor of Top Esports hasn't existed for the last 15 minutes. And that's crazy for how this game was getting snowballed so far out of control. So huge credit to RNG for that beautiful Baron sneak going around the vision. Huge credit for the experience and the gall to even look for a base race across from Top Esports. But to turn this game around when from lane phase it looked so utterly doomed, now RNG's comp is going to feel so much stronger.
And you feel the experience on this roster from RNG. Xiaohu and Ming have been on this team for years and years, and it feels like they are desperate to use that veterancy in moments like this. This is where it all comes up. But Baron up in 15 seconds. Remember, there is a ward in that brush. There could be TP plays to just end the game.
Yeah, and you can already see that Cryan and Xiaohu, they seem to have made their decision. They're basically like, RNG, you need to bait Top Esports into a fight, keep them busy when they go for this Baron, and we're going to go end the game. It's Azir, it's Lucian, and now Top Esports need to show us how much this young team has learned.
Zonya's used by Knight to keep himself safe. Xiaohu couldn't quite get the
Good
kill.
flash.
Cryan doesn't get the ulti. Shockwave is in there. Cryan goes down. Knight now in trouble as Gala comes into the play. Karsa moving on over, gets the stun onto Gala. Can they finish the AD carry? Snaps his neck with the ulti, and the whirling death comes through. It's 3v3 though on the map as 369 has to go back to base and heal.
And in true LPL fashion, it is not a big team fight over the Baron. It is them trying to make picks. Look at that damage!
Almost one-shots him, but the CC is there. Zhuo steps up in the moment of need and sets Jackie Love up with the shutdown on Ming.
And now it is not just the Baron, it is also the Elder. And at this point in the game, you can very easily split your team to take both, especially with these long of recall timers.
Maybe this is it. Maybe.
Literally on guard duty.
He is the bouncer of the inhibitor. Jackie Love, down the mid lane we go as they look for an inhib tower here. Xiaohu, no flash available, no culling available. It's difficult for them to make a play here. That'll be a tower taken. And over to the Elder Dragon, go Top Esports. They're going to move over and look for that buff to try and end the game.
Here's one teleport. I believe this is Cryan. Now, Xiaohu still has his TP, and that ward is still available in that brush. But again, Jackie Love at this point can burn through Elder by himself so effectively and so quickly. Look, Lucian going for the ward up top.
Wei has flash
He's
here. We're
running
going to
the
see. Yeah, Xiaohu's going to try and make the backdoor happen. Teleport away from 369 as he goes towards the base. It's a kill onto Cryan, though. That's such a massive pick. Wei looking for the steal, but he's shockwaved away. The smite still hits. Wei goes down. He sacrifices his life to get the Elder Dragon. Xiaohu pushed out of the base, though, by 369. You may have Elder Dragon, but that Malphite is damn invincible at this point in the game. Top Esports lose the Dragon, but they win the fight.
And Wei being the hero again, but Jackie Love says not today and is steamrolling down this mid lane. You can see that Gala and Ming are very quickly trying to get back into position, but there's no tank available. Jackie Love can two-shot any of these champions if they want to continue to push, or they can fall back to Baron.
They're escorting the wave in. Nobody from RNG can stop this wave. Nobody can proxy it. They're escorting the wave underneath the tower. This is the fight. 4v3 right here for Top Esports. Can they end the game? Disabling the towers. But Carson just gets one shot as he goes in. Suddenly, this doesn't look so good. One tower goes down. Top Esports now moving on to the second tower. 369 moving his way over. Ming jumps into the fray, but so does Zhuo. Pulls in Xiaohu and takes him down. 1-for-1 though as Cryan's respawned. And suddenly Top Esports on the retreat here. Ming takes a couple of hits. Wei goes and gets the stun on Jackie Love. But it's a double kill for the superstar AD carry. But Gala tries to turn it around. He's sitting on top of the GA. Finishes the Draven. Jackie Love is down. And Zhuo can't escape the base. More kills for Gala. And RNG hold on.
And every single time Top Esports find themselves in these positions, they get into the base, they try to force the call. It's Jackie Love leading, and it's Jackie Love that leads them to their disaster again. 369 is left alive. Maybe he kills Wei, but you can see it. The death timers are massive, and Gala is sprinting to end this one. I think he's going to have enough time. It is Karsa against this Kaisa right now. She'll at least get the inhib.
15 seconds, though, on Knight. I don't think the game is going to end here. Gala's looking for the inhib as Karsa. I don't think he can win this 1v1 anymore. This is a almost full build Kai'Sa at this point. Still has the Elder for another 30 seconds, so Karsa cannot contest. Pings towards the Baron from both teams. Supers galore across the map here. Both Nexuses barely alive. This is as close as it is possible to be in game number 5. Our first elimination match of the bracket. It couldn't be a better way.
You can see it on Joe's face. He's like, I'm aging 50 years by this game. Please, God, get me out. Oh my God, I thought for certain that JackeyLove had done it and then that it was going to be disaster again when Gala got the kill off the Elder. Oh.
Gala gets it, but his 2 kills go the way of Top Esports. It's going to be 2 for 2 here on the trade. Baron goes the way of RNG. Joe trying to move in as well. You see 369's had to go back to the base. In fact, 369's only just respawned, I'm pretty sure. So RNG, off of the respawn time is they do get the Baron, but again, it's difficult for them to use it on the map.
Again, at this point, though, it is, I think, maybe 2 autos away from pushing down that Nexus tower. You know, minions there or not, the super minions are pushing back in, so Top Esports, again, planting their feet. There's no more Elder, I believe, to deal with, or it's just about to fall off.
There's no engage for RNG except for Cryan's ulti, which is on cooldown. Top Esports still respect it. 369 didn't have teleport available, so they back away. And I tell you what, Top Esports fans are real happy that JackeyLove didn't go for the lethality build now, because we're way beyond lethality builds in the game.
Munch, what the hell?
This is a series and a half right here. And you said that I'm gaining years. Do you know what? It's worth it. I'm giving these years to this series because this is exactly what I wanted between these two teams. After the 3-0s that we got in the previous round, this is the reward. This is the payoff for our patience as we see RNG and Top Esports duke it out in the lower bracket.
I could just, the Suning game was flashing before my eyes where Top Esports entered it over that Renekton, and I was like, oh no, not again, a disaster. And now it's just like, this is a tug of war. This is gonna come down to execution. This is gonna come down to who gets one shot or who face checks into 369. Like, I don't know, there's no more analysis, I'm sorry, someone's gonna blow up.
There is no analysis, there is only hype at this point in the game. We are in a, 40-kill game at 40 minutes on the clock. That's exactly what I want to see. A JackeyLove with the 12 kills. These fights are all around him, but Knight is on an Orianna. A good shockwave with a Malphite ult here will win the game for Top Esports. And that's the thing, RNG know that and will try and play around it.
Yeah, and it's also for RNG. So if it's the Wombo combo that's potential there from Top Esports, it's also the slow fights for RNG. You know, making sure that Cryan is set up exactly where they want to fight, that he has his Sand Soldiers ready to go, and it's not just kind of like a quick second reactive. Xiaohu is just playing with fire. He's like, I can outflash this. I assure you I can outflash this. But 369 hasn't tested on it either. Like, that is one Malphite ult away from disaster.
Yeah, but the thing is, these are some of the most confident players in the world. Zhuo proves it as he goes in onto Ming, forces the quickness. But that's a flash out from Zhuo. I'd say Ming wins that trade ultimately.
And you can see that it feels like RNG are doing a good job, pressuring the map and pressuring all 3 lanes to give them control over the spawning Elder in about 30 seconds. They've now pulled Xiaohu back. The top wave will still be in their advantage. The mid wave is in their advantage. And you can see that Wei is already sitting on this objective. And there's no Baron this time around to trade the objectives for. You know, this is the Thunderdome. Now, that said, pick potential isn't the greatest on this comp. Although, as I say that, it's like, you know, 80k gold in. So even if you don't have like a traditional pick champion like a Syndra, you get knocked up by Rakan and like 2-shot by Lucian. So maybe it doesn't matter.
Top Esports have got to get in it. That is some damage and a half out of Knight, isn't it? And that's with an Ocean Soul. So Xiaohu trying to sneak up the bottom lane. JackeyLove and Zhuo are pushing forward because they've got to contest on the Elder. Gala takes a whirling death, but he's quite happy to just take that one for now. Xiaohu trying to get the culling on out. Nobody's starting the Elder just yet, but RNG in position here. Knight moving in from the top side, but could get caught out. Gala has one-shot potential. RNG are split up right now, which could be disaster for them.
Oh, look at Cryan, look at Lucian! They're going for the end!
The TP's coming on through from both teams. Ming looking to just deny the TPs. He sacrifices his own life to make it happen. Onto the Nexus go. RNG trying to stop it. Crying knocks him away. 369 onto 2, but he doesn't have the damage. Xiaohu onto the Nexus, and Xiaohu ends the game.